Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're...
The live stream is messed up because I got a message. I got to restart that. We're going to keep going live, my friends. We are just going to stop the actual recording. Of course, right? Let's start that over. And I'm going to put the music back on the podcast. With the sound. Here we go. Lost the thunder there.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
What is going on here? I'm just messed up here.
Well,
all right.
I'm messed up because I have no idea what you're doing.
Trying to make this good, but the YouTube stream, no one's going to like here. All right, let's try it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Investing with Confidence, a very special edition of the show here today. I am your host, Joshua David, and we are happy to have you with us today. I do have my good friend back in the saddle. He is looking a little tan this week. Last week, I had to give him a little guff because he was gone. I think you were in Mexico. Al, how are you doing? How is it good? How is it doing being back?
Well, if the question is, would I rather be back in Mexico laying on a beach, holding my hand up and having somebody put a pina colada in it? Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I love doing the show. I missed all the folks here, and I appreciate Cam sitting in for me. But I'm glad to be back, so let's get going. We got a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about. I'm glad you are back because we had another, let's be quite blunt here today, a bloodbath in the market this week.
Yep.
And we know what happened throughout the week. We know what happened on Friday. And we really have to address what's going on because it's very important right now for people to protect what they have. And we've been talking about this for several months now, and hopefully people have taken action. We've been seeing a lot of people come to Online Trading Academy, the sponsor of the show, to these investing classes that we do locally here to really see how to protect their life savings, how to protect their portfolios, 401ks, IRAs. But Al, the sponsor Online Trading Academy actually been teaching skills for 25 years now, how to get in the markets, how to protect retirement accounts, how to have income strategies in the markets. Anything about the markets, Online Trading Academy teaches stocks, options, futures, forex, wealth management strategies to make better investing decisions. And Al, with this rough week for a lot of investors, people are a little worried. They might be checking their accounts a little bit more. But let's talk about what's happening. And what do you see as far as your insight on the market? What do you see moving forward? And how can really people start to protect what they have if they haven't done it yet?
Yeah, well, this is a busy week. First of all, we're still going through earnings season. We've got more earnings coming out, kind of a mixed bag there. But we had the CPI number come out last Wednesday. That was higher than expected.
Consumer Price Index.
Yeah, the Consumer Price Index, which basically is an indication of retail prices, what we are paying for things that we used to live on. And basically, everything is okay as long as you don't drive, you don't heat your house, and you don't eat.
I'm kind of confused there, Al.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like good news, does it? That's that horrific news. PPI came out. That eased off a bit, but that was primarily due to a little bit of a drawdown or a little bit of a retracement in energy prices. But jobless claims came out, and jobless claims were up higher than consensus. So a number of things out there that are not really good news for people that are in the market that haven't listened to what people like us have been talking about. And when I think the two words that have really impacted people negatively are complacency and recency. And what I
Correct.
mean by that is people got complacent when they saw the market continue to go up. The feeling was, well, this isn't going to end. It's just going to keep going up. And then they just look at what has recently been happening up until this quarter.
Yep.
You mentioned that this was a bad week. It's been a bad first part of the year
for people. Yeah, for people that just are holding their accounts and just hoping it goes up.
Yeah, and that part of what you just said is that holding.
Yeah.
It's the buy and hold. The buy and hold strategy, which has worked at least somewhat over the last 5-6 years, has really been hammered the beginning part of this year. And when you look at headlines like this is from a DataTech, a research firm, they're saying the S&P 500 is having its worst year so far in 6 decades.
Wow.
That's huge. We know the NASDAQ has been in bear territory for a while. That's a drawdown of 20% or more. So there's a lot of pain out there, and I think a couple of weeks ago I referenced the fact that even one of the previous Fed governors said that in order for the Fed to really have an impact on what's happening, they have to cause more pain in the market.
Yep.
And we're seeing pain now. But if you've been listening to us, we've been talking about protecting your assets for a long time. I know that it's hard when everything seems to be going up. It's hard to look at that as something to concentrate on. But I'm going to tell you right now that the most important thing is you have to learn how to manage risk before you do anything else. Never get into an investment. Never get into a trade unless you know what the risk is, unless you know how to get out if you're wrong and how to get out if you're right. And those are the things that we concentrate on. Keep it simple and just look at what really has an impact on your portfolio and your investments.
Yeah, I've been talking with a lot of family members this week, and they're a little worried right now. And they went through 2000, they went through 2008, and they're like, I can't afford for that to happen again. What do I do? And I was talking with some other people, and they're like, well, can we protect our portfolios? I mean, I said, well, do you protect your home? Do you protect your car? Do you protect yourself with insurance? There's strategies that are designed very, very similar to an insurance policy for a portfolio.
That's exactly right.
But, I mean, there's a lot of listeners right now, Al, that haven't experienced that, so they just don't know. In about 30 seconds, what are some of the first steps people can do to start to protect their portfolio? And we'll talk about this throughout the show here today.
Yeah, well, first of all, you have to understand what's in your portfolio. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of people out there really don't know, especially if you're in a 401k or an employer-sponsored retirement plan. You may not know or may not remember what's in those accounts. So understand what it is, and then understand how you can protect them. What are the strategies you can use to make sure that if the market does go down like it did or continue to go down, that a big loss is never part of your financial life.
Yep.
You can take small losses. You're going to have those, but the key is to eliminate any big loss. And it's easy to do that. In these classes that Josh is going to be talking about, that's the thing that we talk about. We show you how to use a risk management strategy, how to make sure that not only can you have that kind of insurance policy on your portfolio, but why not even benefit from a down market? That's the quickest way for traders to be successful is actually in a down market.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on in the markets, the good, bad, and ugly. But I want to continue talking about what's happening just so people understand. But also, there's a lot of opportunity that people are missing out on. So we're going to continue to talk about some of these opportunities. But Al, we got a lot of listeners right now that are a little concerned, but they want to have more information. They want to make better and smarter investing decisions. And we have investing classes locally. You teach these all the time. I teach these as well. And these are classes where we've taught thousands, just like you, are many strategies which are designed to teach you to make better investing decisions. We have local academies, locally to people listening to the show in these different metro areas: Denver, Colorado, Bloomington, Minnesota, Atlanta, Georgia. If you're in any one of these locations, you want to learn more about your retirement accounts, 401ks, IRAs, how to make smart investing decisions with them, we have investing classes locally at these academies. Call right now for 2 tickets. When you call in right now, you're going to receive 2 tickets plus a insider's kit that will help you get started right away. Call 888-682-6466. That's 888-682-6466. When you do that, you're going to receive that quick start kit that does include some free stock picks, whether they're going up or opportunities going down. So there's opportunities in any direction. Coming up next, we're going to continue this discussion on 401ks, opportunities in the markets, plus shorting. This is Josh and Al, Investing with Confidence. We'll be right back.